We're gonna freaking vibe out today. Aha, earrings. I am wearing clothes. Does it look like I'm not wearing clothes? Better, I'm wearing clothes. And she's so fine, I got the cutest show. And she's not mine, I just thought that you should know. What's up? It's me, it's Leah. We're truly vibing out today. So I saw this video on YouTube where this guy, the Danocracy, has 25 deep questions that are apparently used in therapy that they use to get to know somebody. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, look at that. I have a reminder on my laptop for therapy tomorrow, 4:30. Can't wait to talk to you, Katie. So I thought that was a cool idea, and I'm going to do that while doing my makeup because I was feeling low today. I stumbled across this video. I said, I wanna do this. Why not do my makeup? Because that always makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, so I guess we'll get started. So the first question is, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? And I would have to say 80. I'm assuming this is talking about like your mentalness. Yeah, definitely not 80. I don't know. This is so deep. I could get so deep into this. That's what she said. I know I have a lot to learn, but I really am excited for it. Like, I don't know if a lot of 20-year-olds feel that they, I mean, maybe, probably actually. I don't know. God, I don't understand this question, to be honest. I'm thinking too hard about it.
I wonder why they're called deep questions.
See, that's the side that I would say I would be closer to the younger side. But I just feel like I sometimes think like an older person would. I've been told that I am an old soul, and I feel that. I'm gonna go with 44. Because that's my favorite number. So okay, so this guy is saying that he's talking about his like success level. In that case, I would say I'm about 18. Oh, but I don't know, like what is success? Mental success, financial success? I don't know. Like, it depends on what you're talking about here. I'm thinking if this is therapy questions, it's for your mental part. But I feel like mentally I am older. I'm not like super successful. I don't know. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, that was torture. Let's go to the next question. Next question is, which is worse, failing or never trying? What are you most grateful for? I would say in the short term, failing is worse. And in the long term, never trying is worse, because you're gonna wanna say that you tried. And then by the time you're looking back on it and you're like gotten over the emotional part of it, if you failed, then you can look back and see, like, I personally think that everything happens for a reason. You can look back and be like, oh, that's why I went through that experience, and probably took something from it and learned something from it and then applied it to the next experience that did something good. Because you get opportunities out of every experience if you just do it and be like, yes. I am so in between everything because I'm fighting with anxiety still, but I feel like I know what I get it, but then I have the anxiety part that just kind of gets in the way a little bit, but I'm working on it. What am I most grateful for? My parents, my everything. I'm so grateful for everything, like literally everything, because like I said, I think everything happens for a reason, and everything that's happened in my life so far has brought me here, and I'm chilling right now. I have water, I am playing with makeup on my iPhone, like my armpits are sweating. Why? It's because I haven't shaved them in a long time. Next question. The next question is, when it's all said and done, will you have said more than you've done? All right, so as of now, yes, because I've only recently in the past year or two become comfortable with life and the journey, understanding that I want to experience things and I want to learn things so bad. I want to learn everything about everything, but I learn from experience. So if I don't do things, then I won't learn, and that will be a bummer. I've said more than I've done because of mental health and other things, but mostly mental health and not really anything else. But I feel now, especially during this time of isolation, that I am doing things. What time is it? I'm trying to be super honest here, so this might not be what I want to hear from myself, but I'm not gonna like fake it and be like, yeah, honestly, I'm a little too hard on myself. Really? But I think that I've done a lot. I have done a lot. I went to Malaysia, I went to Hawaii, those two places in the past year. Again, this can be in terms of mental health or physical things in life, because with mental health, I would say I haven't done as much as I like. It's hard to keep up on certain things, but physically I've done in the world in front of me, I've done a lot of things, I would say. I've traveled a pretty good amount. I mean, I'm satisfied with and it's all like, it's all to who? Like, to me, I think I've done plenty. I've done so much and I've experienced a lot, and I feel like through my experiences, I've learned so much. But the question was, have you said more than you've done? And I would say yes. No, I just automatically go and think negatively. It's not true, I've done so much. Come on, Leah, be nice to yourself. See, maybe filming isn't a good idea on the not so good days, because there are a lot of days where I feel really good about myself and I just wanna go and do stuff, and I do it. But then other days I'm like in bed and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do anything right now. Just want to be in bed. It's really, really hard to get up and do anything. So I'm proud of myself. Good job, Leah. I'm proud of myself for getting myself to do this. If happiness was the national currency, which kind of work would make you rich? Music? Next question. Are you doing what you believe in, or are you settling for what you're doing? I would say I'm definitely doing what I believe in. I don't think it's possible for me to do something that I'm not in. I just physically cannot. If I'm inspired, I will do it. And then once I'm uninspired, I will not do it. I hopefully will always be doing what I believe in. I very much hope that for my future. And you should too. You gotta go after what your heart desires, dude. Because if you don't, you're gonna regret it. I mean, I like to think long term these days, and I just feel very passionately that you should do what your heart desires. And if you don't know what your heart desires, it'll come to you, because it's the one thing or the couple things that make you feel that good feeling in your heart. You know what I'm talking about, that good feeling, the good one. If the average human life was 40 years, how would you live your life differently? That's an interesting question. I often feel that I might maybe not have done enough for my age anyway. I have a lot of anxiety, which stopped me. I'm gonna use it in the past tense, just for fun, which have stopped me from doing things that I truly wanted to do. And that, I don't regret it, because I know that this whole process that I've been on so far has been for a reason, and I'm really, like, at this point I'm pretty good about it. Like, I don't regret anything. But if I knew that my lifespan was 40 years now, if my life had gone like this up until I'm 20, oh shit, that's only 20 years left. If I knew that, okay, because here's the thing, that could change everything. Knowing that one thing could change everything. And I'm thinking maybe if I had the anxiety that I've had in this life, it wouldn't have made anything different, except maybe in the past make me more depressed and more anxious, because I'd be like, I only have this many years left. Or, I mean, I guess it would be normalized if it would. I just think so much. I think definitely I would do everything differently. I mean, maybe I would get a job sooner. I don't know. I mean, like, if I had the same experiences, then I feel like I wouldn't live much differently. These are so deep, dude. I'm like getting into holes. Okay, that was a whirlwind. That was a yeah. To what degree have you actually controlled the course your life has taken? Not a lot of it. I feel like I either let my emotions control me, or I just kind of was like, all right, and then just did stuff. I mean, I definitely wanted to do things and did them. It's so interesting to think about these questions, because so recently I've found peace in myself. I mean, sometimes it's hard to maintain constantly, but I would say the majority of the time now I am at peace with myself, which is so amazing, because I wasn't like 2 years ago. So I like so the opposite. So it's really interesting to think about these questions in like the recent me, new me, and then the me that was a couple of years ago. I would say I've had the most control, except you don't really have control. You have control of yourself, but I didn't realize that. How much control of your life do you really have? You can control your reactions, you can control your emotions, you can control the decisions you make. And I would say that only pretty recently have I controlled the decisions I've made, because I was very much a people pleaser, and I just didn't want anyone to feel any sort of negative feelings towards me or be upset with me. It's hard to think about these things, because I feel like I had a view on myself that other people didn't. Like, I think maybe to other people, they thought that I like had a lot of things together when I really didn't. Because I've always, despite all of the anxiety and depression and difficult things, I feel like I've always been in touch with myself. Like I said before, like how I if I'm in something, I'm in it, and if I'm not, I'm not in it. And I've always been like that. So I think I just have trusted that, and that kind of has led me to where I am. And now that I have tools to deal with the in there, I feel that I have way more control now. My lips are so chapped. Okay, this question was also hurting my brain, so let's